Oh, come on.
Should high school students be allowed to have food in the classroom? Are drinks such as coffee and tea beneficial to a regular diet? What helps high school students stay focused during class? A hot topic at Sumner Eddyville Miller, or SEM schools, is whether or not students, as Principal William Schmidt would say, are responsible enough to have food and drinks other than water in the classroom. Although students may not appear responsible enough to have food or colored drinks in the classroom, snack foods, coffee, and tea should be allowed during class time due to an increase in focus among students, a potential increase in short-term and long-term health, and to ensure for the students' health that they are eating more than just breakfast and lunch daily. Have you ever been sitting in class and gotten a sudden shock of hunger, causing you to lose focus? Today, I will tell you why students should be allowed to have water, coffee, tea, and certain foods in the classroom, the many benefits of allowing it, and why administration may have a problem with allowing such items. As a student, I'm sure you can understand how hard it can be to sit through an entire class period without a sip to drink or a little bite to eat. Allowing water in a clear water bottle, such as these three, is SEM's current way of granting students access to water throughout the day. If a student does not bring a water bottle from home, SEM has 6 water fountains on the first floor of the school, 1 water fountain on the second floor, and 1 water fountain on the third floor that students can access. Yet, students can only get a drink from the fountains during the passing periods, which are only 3 minutes, or students can get their planners signed and a teacher has to grant them access to the hallway where the fountains are located. In a study done by several medical professionals, proof was found that drinking fountains were viewed as non-functional, unclean, and having a low flow rate or displaying unpalatable water, thereby discouraging students from drinking water. I would consider some of the fountains at my school to be as green as seaweed, discouraging water drinking and causing dehydration among students in our school. Not only that, teachers are hardly willing to sign the students' planners, allowing them to get a drink from the water fountains. Some teachers go as far as not even allowing a water bottle in the classroom at all. Since a water bottle in the classroom is the one way that SEM schools are supposed to be allowing students to have, shouldn't the students at least be able to have access to water fountains or a clear water bottle? Although allowing students to have water in a clear water bottle and using water fountains appears to be the safest way of allowing water in schools, SEM can implement other alternatives to getting students their needed 101 ounces of water per day. Eating high water foods, including fruits and veggies, can help you feel more satisfied because of the space they take up in your stomach, and they tend to be high in fiber, according to Jacqueline London. The Healthy Eating Guide also makes it clear that eating water, aka foods with a lot of water in them, can cut back on hunger throughout the day. Students at SEM schools have a problem with being hungry all the time. Fruits such as strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, and oranges are all high in water content. Vegetables such as celery, cucumbers, cauliflower, and tomatoes also fall under this category of foods that are high in water content. By allowing such foods that are high in water content, not only will students at SEM be getting their hunger satisfied, but the likelihood of students being dehydrated would also decrease, overall leading the students in a better mood and with a will to work in class. And no, these Mott's gummies are not considered high in water content. Allowing coffee in the classroom is also beneficial to the students at SEM. Not just the students' attitudes towards schoolwork, but coffee can also increase the students' overall health. Time magazine posted an article, 3 Reasons Why Coffee is So Good for You, stating people who drink coffee have a less likely chance to die early, develop cancer, or get heart disease. The students who are bringing the coffee generally leave the drinks in the lockers and take a sip between class periods. Allowing tea in the classroom could be the alternative to allowing coffee at SEM. Better overall health comes to those who drink tea. Tea can help regulate blood sugar, and the people who drink tea have a less likely chance of getting heart disease, cardiovascular disease, and getting diabetes, and improve cholesterol, according to the article, Tea, a Good Cup of Health. SEM schools could easily incorporate tea into their drink policy as long as students still respect the clear container rule and not use a container like this or a container like this, even though this container has a clear lid. The biggest concern SEM administration has with allowing food in the classroom is the responsibility of the students. The administration claims that students always are sloppy and incapable of cleaning up after themselves. Always. Being in the class with some students who act like this, I can see why administration is concerned with allowing colored drinks and food in the classrooms. Although some students may have left the school a mess in the past because they didn't take the rules seriously, does not mean the administration shouldn't allow the rules to be changed. The administration at SEM should consider giving the students a second chance to prove themselves responsible enough to have food and drinks in the classrooms. How are you going to make water, coffee, tea, and certain foods in the classroom available? I suggest you talk to your administration and make a plan of action. Maybe start small and just have it in certain classrooms. Although students may not appear responsible enough to have food or colored drinks in the classroom, snack foods, coffee, and tea should be allowed during class time due to an increase in focus among students, a potential increase in short-term and long-term health, and to ensure for the students' health that they are eating more than just breakfast and lunch daily. Today, I told you why students should have access to water, tea, coffee, and certain foods in the classroom, the many benefits of allowing it, and why the administration may have a problem with allowing such items. My advice to you is don't go hungry throughout the day. Talk to your administration as soon as possible about allowing certain foods and colored drinks in the classroom.